Hey guys, so here's a story of the time where I kind of got sneaking out. And this is kind of like a funny story. Pretty interesting, but not that interesting, but I just think it's kind of fucked. So it was in the summer really, like during the summer I was like just playing games with my friends, just talking to Discord, really, with the woke members. And this was like I was kind of a noob at playing PC and shit. I would always play Xbox all the time with my friends. And then I was in a party with them, and they said this, "Hey, you want to sneak out?" I said, "Sure thing." And so my dad's friend came over with his son, who is like my dad's friends and I. Well, basically, my family been knowing him for years, even like before my parents got divorced. So yeah. And so basically, he said, so his son said this, "Can I sleep? Can I like sleep over here?" Because like him and my little brother are really close. Like they're like best friends and shit, really. So I really have a problem with it, just as long as they don't come into my room. And my dad said, just make sure they don't come to your room. And I'm like, good. And so one day, like the day when he was sleeping over, he was trying to go through my shit while I was taking a shower, and I said, get the hell out of here. And he said, what were you doing? And I said, taking a shower. He'd be like, what do you do in your room? I said, I play games, talk to my friends, that's it. Be like, okay then, good night. And I said, good night, kid. And I told my brother good night. And so later they were like, I could hear them like being loud and shit. I told them to shut the fuck up for like 400 times, and they just ignore me. They asked me if I can order pizza for them. I said, fuck no. Because I was really tired. Not really, I just told them that. I just decided to get on Xbox and talk to my friends, be like, they're being annoying as shit. And they said this, do you want to sneak out? I said, yeah, sure thing, buddy. Like, yeah, bro. So I was waiting for my friend to come out, really. And then, like, I started putting on, like, a hoodie and shorts, really, because I don't know why. Over here in Virginia, it's kind of cold at night at the time, so yeah. So while we were getting out, I see the car right in front of my house. Like, I sleep in the basement, by the way, so I had to go through the window, sometimes through the back door, but mostly through the window. So I got out through the window, and I legit had to grab my game. Well, basically, grab, like, kind of like, how do I say this? Kind of like a small thin box to put it through the window. Because when I'm closing it, I need a way to get back in, really. So I just open up the window and go through it again. So I keep it like where I close the window. Alright, but I do put like a box around it so bugs won't get in. So that's what I do really when I sneak out. So him and I and other like there's like four of us at the car. Like we were just like driving off and just doing the stupidest shit we could ever do at night. We did not do drugs or anything. So like we didn't do anything else. We went to like a bunch of places. We were eating a lot. I brought like $100 with me, so they did. So they did the same thing really. They brought $100. I got Taco Bell. My friend got Popeyes. The other one got KFC, McDonald's, everything else. We were eating a shit ton of food in the car. We were like hella full. We feel like fat asses, diabetics and shit. Dude, like it was like really fun as fuck. We were just doing the stupid shit at night at the time. Like, hell yeah. So later that night, I got home like really late, like at probably like at 5 a.m. I believe in like an hour before my dad woke up, and I was like, oh thank God. So then I went to bed and I see the kid. He's not at home. He's not at my house. My brother told me that my dad decided to drop him off at home because he wanted to go home. And next you know, I get a call from my dad saying, "Do you sneak out?" And my heart stops right there, and I'm like, "Holy shit, I'm fucked." And he wants to know what the fuck was going on. He said when he get home, he's gonna talk to me. He came home. I'm like, oh, I'm so fucked. And he talked to me saying this. So you sneak out? I said yeah. And he said this. He said, "What were you doing?" I said, my friends and I were just having fun, really. Okay, we don't do anything bad at all, even though we did the stupidest shit ever. And he said this. Were you getting high? What? Were you getting high? Did you smoke weed? Is that what happened? I said no, and he said, okay, good, good, good. I'm like thinking in my head right now, like, what? What did he just ask me? He said like, if I smoke weed. The thing is, so basically he played a voice message, the voicemail really, of like the conversation with this friend while they were talking. Like this is what my dad friend said. He said, oh, my son said this. He said that, oh, he was like, Rain was smoking weed and shit. He doesn't really call me Rain. Like, I'm not gonna put up my real name, so fuck it. He said like, oh, Rain was smoking weed. He sneak out a lot, so you better check up on him. Make sure you're not doing any of that stuff. And I'm like, what? What? No way. And so I'm like, I don't smoke weed, but you sneak out, right? I said, yeah, I sneak out. Okay then. That's it really. Like, he just cared about if I was smoking weed out. I was not smoking weed at the time. Okay, like, at the time. Well, yeah, I wasn't doing it at the time. Like, no, I was not. I was just sneaking out with my friends. Okay, and it was the funniest shit. Like, I thought it was funny how the kid was snitching on me. But when I see that kid, like, basically, like, my dad asked me if I want to go to his house. And I was like, nah, not really. Alright, he did. And my brother told me this. He said he's scared of me because he feel like I'm gonna beat his ass. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm just kidding, guys. No. No, but I haven't seen that kid ever since, really. The last time I saw him was, like, a few months ago at a barbecue. Or a garden asada, or whatever. But it was the funniest shit ever. I thought it was funny how the kid was trying to say some stupid shit to me, but... I mean, it wasn't true, like, at all. I did sneak out, but I did not smoke weed, okay? So, I hope you guys liked the video, and just, if you're sneaking out, just don't get caught. Okay, that's what I gotta say. Don't get caught. See you guys. Bye.